Hello guys, let me hope you're doing well. So it's your boy Psycho coming up with a new video. So if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. The purpose of this channel is to create profitability and scaling up all your trading journeys for free. So if you want to follow my Instagram, my Telegram, all the links are provided in the description. Okay? So if you also want to join my mentorship, all the details are provided in the Telegram channel. Though I already say this, that you don't need my mentorship in order to become profitable. All the info in this public channel can make you profitable. So just utilize it and get there fast. So without further ado, so hello guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about the mind hack that I use to become consistent and taking less trades. Okay, so as you guys hear from these profitable traders, less is more. So the more less trades that you take, the more consistent you become. So if you come into the market and you're like, I want to take 100 trades a day, 100 trades a week, this doesn't happen. You will never be profitable. Just have to get into the market. If you see your 5-star setup form, then you take responsibility, you start executing. But if you don't see that, then you don't have to take the trade. So these are the few guidelines that I use in order to take few trades and take super setups. So for the people following my Telegram and those ones who want to follow, you guys check out the description. I've posted the links right there. So let's get started with the video. So what do I do? First thing is, remember, I trade SSC. Okay, so if these three don't align up, then I don't take the trade. I first see the structure. If it formulates, then I'm waiting for the SND. So if this SND shows up, then I look for the confirmation in the SND. Okay, so I show up on the day thinking that there will be no setup today. I just put that in my mind. I just show up to analyze. So guys, the first guideline is you show up to analyze. Okay, so when you show up to the market, don't say that I'm going to be trading today. Just show up to analyze. So if you show up to analyze, that's when you'll see the setups. So if you show up to analyze, you'll be looking for what to see. You'll be looking for your structure. If your structure plays out like right here, okay, gives you the structure, you look for the SND to work with. Last time I told you you look for the zone that broke structure and also the extreme zone. So right here we had a zone, though we didn't get confirmation. Let me see. Yeah, we got confirmation, but right now it's coming back to BE. So if you got involved here, because most of the times I don't like using this cycle vault on the 15 minutes because it gives me a very big stop loss. So I like entering the cycle vault on the 5 minute and the 1 minute. So at this point I use Wyckoff. Okay, so if you get your confirmation for these ones who trade the 15 minute, if you get your confirmation, then we are targeting what? We are targeting the high. Okay, so if it doesn't reach there and takes you out, and let me say trailing your stop loss, then you're good to go. That's your profit stacked up. So most of the people are like this. Let me say structure is going down. Okay, at this point they have two things. They have structure in place. This is their impulse. Okay, they have their SND in place, but they are on pressure. They are FOMOing in. They want to catch this move. Okay, by hook or crook. Okay, so me, when I get such a thing, I say, wow, something is starting to show up. So if I get the retracement back in my zone, this is the second thing that I'm looking at. I have my SND right here, then I'm looking for my confirmation. If I get my confirmation, what I'm expecting again is a loss. Okay, if I get into the trade, I'm expecting a loss. So if price comes back, doesn't take me out, continues, maybe I see an opportunity to break even, then I break even. So when price continues down, now I'm expecting price to come back, hit my break even. Okay. So if it doesn't come back to my break even, then I just continue with the partials. So my partials normally are at the low right here if I'm using the cycle vault, and when I'm using the when I'm using the Wyckoff, most of the times my first partial is at 10 RR, not on the highs, not on the lows. My first partial 10 RR, second partial 25 RR, like that, like that, like that. Okay, so if I'm using a cycle vault, let me say, and I'm break even, I'm expecting price to come back, hit me out of break even, then I'm done for that trade. Okay, but that's what I'm expecting per the moment. But I'm again also expecting for price to clear the high. So refreshen your mind with such thoughts. Okay, so if price is coming back, it does not yet hit your break even, you're scared, you're saying that, oh my god, let me just secure these small profits. There is a reason why candles flicker the way they flicker. Okay, there is a reason why they flicker in this way. They are inducing emotions. So every time they flicker, they are hurting someone's emotions. So the way to win in this game is just following your rules. Okay, so if you have your break even at this point, the only way you're going to get out of that trade, when price comes back, hits your break even, that's the only way that you're going to get out of that trade. The rest of the influences, they don't have to affect you. Okay, so this will be your first partial. Price comes down. If it hits your first partial, then your partial, let me say 70%. Okay, so if it hits 70% partial, then you start trailing, as I show you guys. You start managing your trade properly. So what you're expecting is price to come back, hit your SL. Okay, your SL in profit. So if it doesn't come back, then you continue partialing. So that's simply the mind hack. You just have to show up to analyze. So if you show up to analyze, you'll be good to go. You won't be like these people selling, yet we are buying. Okay, you won't be like these people in this scenario. Let me use this scenario. Okay, you won't be like these people who let me say price has not yet reached the supply zone. Okay, so these people want to buy price until the zone, because they know, yeah, price has to come back to this zone. Okay, so when they start doing this, they are FOMOing into trades because they don't have what to do. Let me tell you something. If you want to gain from the market, if you want to see that you're profitable, you're starting to catch good trades, you're going to be bored, because trading is boring if you know how to trade. But it's really exciting if you don't know how to trade, because every time you want to place trades, okay, so it has to be boring for you in order to gain from it. You understand, guys? So most of the people may get involved and price doesn't reach their zones and just liquidates them. Okay, this happens most of the times because most of the people wait for price to come back to their zones. So look at this. This happened, yeah, but most of the times, as you guys are seeing, most of the times price doesn't come back to your perfect zones. Okay, this one is doing it well, but let me show you something. Let me say right here. So most of the people wanted price to come back. Yeah, it reached perfectly. Let me look for perfect example on Euro USD. So it's like this. Most of the people are looking to take trades from this, but as you're seeing, price came, didn't reach their zone and continued up. Okay, so this normally happens, so you have to be accountable for this. So if you see that price has not reached your zone, I told you guys something called reaccumulation and redistribution. It's all in this public channel. I made a video about it, so you guys can go check it out. I've linked it up on the right top screen. I think you're seeing it right now. So you don't have to wait for price to come back here. You can get involved in big moves, though they don't reach your supply zones. Okay, you're seeing we are not breaking any rule, that we are looking for only the structure and we are following whatever. Inside here, there are also structure breaks, so we follow the structure. The overall structure is bullish, and we are also expecting bullish moves. So you don't have to be, you don't have to be like Jeffrey, who takes trades until the zones, because they don't normally, price doesn't normally reach the zones, because already the big money, the big sharks are already positioned in their moves, so they don't care if price comes back to your zones and move with them. They just move the way they want. So don't be a victim of that. So that's the main hack I use. I show up to the day just to analyze, not expecting any trades. If I see structure formulating, then I start expecting a trade. So if price comes into my zone, then I look for my confirmation. Now I'm starting to feel that I may have a trade. If I get my confirmation, I'm expecting a loss. If price doesn't reach my loss and it meets my break-even rules, then I do what? Then I expect a break-even. If price continues until my first partial, then I'm winning. Okay, I start trailing my stop. So when I trail my stop, that's a guaranteed win. After the partial, that's a guaranteed win. So let me hope you guys have gotten picked a leaf from this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a profitable week.